Hey, welcome back to the
Red light.
Baco Motorsports Power Hour and the red light, which means we have been disqualified for the Auto Club for Most Raceway segment. That's it. We're done.
We're done. Thank you
We
very
jumped
much.
the start. So here with Blake Bowser, who is the vice president.
Still.
My
dad's still out there hanging out. So,
Yeah, well,
he's still president.
Well, he's the
He
worker.
keeps talking about retiring.
He's
but-
the worker, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
well, yeah, and your dad likes to do.
He
I
does.
say
He's
that
not
funny, but
complaining. We know.
he likes doing manual labor. He likes
He
being
doesn't
busy.
mind letting me take care of all the paperwork.
He wants to
and
do that sort
the
of
phone
thing,
calls
kind of
and
like
the-
me on my property on the weekend.
Yeah.
I like to
It's
do
his
that
little
sort of
getaway.
thing.
That's his property.
That's his property. It was a little bigger than mine, so he might need a little more help than I
100
do.
acres.
Yeah. So I do not want his job, though.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. Don't want it.
He's the first one out there in the morning and usually the last one to leave.
Well,
so,
good for
yeah.
him because
Yeah. 74
good,
years
yeah.
old, out there cutting weeds.
Yeah. So I had it. Forgot to run this in our first segment. We were talking about
Talking about Vegas. Yeah.
Vegas and NHRA. Well, they're running Nitro Harleys
Yes.
now, which are Harley Davidson motorcycles running basically, and they're saying on the show, and I don't know whether to believe them, but I might as well, 98% nitromethane.
I think they are. Yeah,
That's-
the ones that come to our facility and run during like our Saturday night show and that sort of, when they fire up, they are loaded. You can tell.
You
They're
can
pretty
hear,
heavy.
and they make
Yeah.
funny sounds. So we've got a video that from a qualifying run on a Nitro Harley, and I think Blake wants to do this, so we can show that video.
I'm ready.
Chris.
I got my helmet and my leathers, and see these things. That's typical run. The drifting is kind of he was trying the whole time to move that thing over by just leaning, and that's incredible.
Yeah, you look at that. He's there, and what I noticed that these
typical run
things
as far as how
carry.
they're off
That's
the
a
ground,
typical run, other than he got out
See
of
the
the
tire
groove.
smoke when it hits again.
But they
right
carry
there.
these front tires. They carry them in the wheelies, 600 to almost 1,000 feet. Some of these aren't coming down until a 1,000 foot.
You didn't
800
see
to
this. He's
1,000
not
feet.
lifting. He's still trying.
No, you're trying that. It looks like he just he got out of there and may have nudged that center line.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering, they go about 650, 640s at 220 miles an hour.
230.
Hour.
220,
221, I think I saw it. I forgot who won the race in Vegas, but 220 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You're carrying the wheels. By the time that front wheel comes
You're
down,
not using your handlebars or the front wheel
No,
to steer.
you're using your ballast.
Your bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, you're using your bottom. It's ballast. It's weight distribution.
Yeah.
And they're just amazing. And they've got a distinct sound. And you were saying you've had Saturday night Nitro shows the past 3 years out there, which is if you got Nitro, come on out and run it.
Yeah.
And there's been some of the
More
Nitro
local
Harleys,
guys.
the local guys.
Yeah,
and they
Fresno
don't quite
area.
run like this guy.
Right.
They
But they're
tried,
starting
but
to.
you can see how hard it is from the local guys. How hard it is
There's
to
no
get
such
these
thing as a
bikes to
perfect
run.
run. You can see it. No such thing as perfect run. It's always something going on.
No.
The bike's wanting to jump or the wheels are off the ground or it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's insane.
so.
And they're exploding on nitro.
Yeah.
So
No,
by the way, Infinite Hero.
Infinite
Throw
Hero,
that in
Jack
for
Beckman's, Jack
car,
Beckman's,
yeah.
and the
I didn't
Infinite
look
Hero,
it up. It just came to me. So
and which we should have, because for a season or two, Jack Beckman was
Coins.
selling little
Yeah.
coins that he'd have with him and he'd carry with him,
Right.
and he sold them for like $100
$100
each. They'd
yeah.
go down the runs with him and to raise extra money for Infinite
Yeah.
Hero. But and once again, thanks to Terry Chandler for
right.
doing that, because if she wasn't doing that, there might be two
might be
fewer
two
funny
less
cars
funny cars out there.
and that would not be good. And
Yeah.
two very good funny cars. So
Yes.
she does that out of her own pocket, and congratulations to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got a little
Anyway.
show coming up this weekend.
We do.
Weather permitting.
Yeah, Saturday might be. We're not sure how long it's going to last, the rain. So
Yeah,
I said the R word. I shouldn't say that.
But you never know here,
So-
because as Miles Musio likes to say on Channel 17,
Yeah.
the rain shadow,
I
and
think
if
he's at
anybody doesn't know
29,
this,
actually. Yeah.
29. Whoop, yeah. Alyssa Carlson at
17.
17. So don't want to skip them, but
Yeah.
I do watch both, but
I watch them all.
it'll use the two words, rain shadow. And you don't know what's going to happen because the rain hits the coastal mountains.
It's and
the
if you look
clouds.
at Wasco, McFarland, Porterville, then Bakersfield, everything's got a different report. So
Right, because
you just don't know.
it starts to split right around
It
Bakersfield.
usually
That's
splits
usually
right there.
where
Yeah.
it might rain in Wasco,
Yeah.
but it's not going to rain in
right.
Bakersfield.
Yeah, yeah.
And
the worst
you-
looking is Porterville, which is just due north of us. So
So you don't
We'll
know
see.
what's going to happen. So, but
Sunday's good. We're going to get Sunday in on Truck Wars. We're going to get that done for sure. Saturday might start late. We'll see. So
but you got the
We're
red list group,
Yeah.
which is you have to go in and register, pre-register for it.
Yes, you do.
Online.
Otherwise, you probably won't get in. I was just had some of these classes up too. Sorry about that.
You do that out there. You've got a variety of classes.
Yeah.
A lot of show classes.
Well, it's just all time runs too. There's no racing as far as eliminations, nothing like that, which I think is a great concept that Jesse does. There's no trying to ladder up, pair people, dial in. You just run the car just as quick as you can, or bikes too. Bikes are welcome.
Right.
So
and they have awards for
quickest ET, quickest domestic, quickest classic, quickest Japanese car, quickest Euro. Best female. I didn't say quickest there. I wonder why. We'll leave it at that. Closest to 10, 11, 12, 13 seconds. So a lot of best reaction time.
So if you got a car that runs,
just come out and have fun. Yeah, there's no pressure. Make time runs, and you might get something handed to you money-wise and trophy-wise.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
And the Red List group, he does that, and it gets a good field of cars. And then by the same time, for all we're talking about all those prizes for going down the drag strip.
Yeah.
There's prizes as well for the show cars.
That's right. There's also a car show.
There's a car show there as well.
Yes.
And much the same thing for the on Sunday.
Yep. Yes, for the trucks.
Truck wars, where apparently burnouts are the king of those guys. They like to do burnouts.
They do. There's a lot of smoke flying out there on that day.
We want to keep those burnouts on the racetrack.
Onto the water box,
on the water box, not in the pits.
No.
Not a good idea in the pits, guys. It's a little dangerous because what happens if all of a sudden you're doing a burnout and you get traction?
Yeah.
The car leaps forward.
It's going to take off on you.
It's going to go.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's kind of that physics type of thing there.
Yeah.
Physics lessons.
Basic physics.
Good place to do it in the water box.
That's right.
Pointed south.
That's right.
Down the drag strip where it's safe.
We're right there to, if something does go wrong, we're right there to help you out.
So you got that. And you also have ANRA coming up, and I don't have it. Do I? Yeah.
Yeah.
The season opener.
Yep.
22nd.
We'll take off Easter weekend, then we'll come back for ANRA. You're right.
And we'll talk a little bit to predate ANRA. You had a Hot Rod Heritage Series
up in
Sacramento
last
this
weekend, right? Yeah.
Right. Where Steve Barta of Bakersfield, D-Gas, he made the finals. His opponent broke, so he was an automatic winner. He ran an easy 1094 and a 1060 index there for D-Gas. But when your competition doesn't take a why run the car hard? So good win for Steve Barta.
Yeah.
And his son Jason Barta lost in the semis. I think he was the ANRA champion last year.
Yes, they were.
And he won.
He was.
And I believe Steve was in D-Gas.
I think he was also. Yep.
So that's why I bring up that they were up at the Hot Rod Heritage Series. But a lot of people who run the Hot Rod Heritage Series also run ANRA. And up there in A-Gas, Brendan Fry out of Taft was runner-up.
Yeah.
To Brian Rogers. They both ran 764s on 760 indexes. So the closest tells me that was probably on a starting line.
Yep.
One
Reaction time difference.
And Brandon probably didn't cut it as good of a light as Brian did. I didn't see the reaction times on the sheet. But so good win for runner-up for Brandon. Brendan, who won at Tucson to open the season. So now in 3 races.
That was, where'd they run? They ran Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
He got the win in Phoenix.
So we got Phoenix, Bakersfield.
Then Bakersfield, I think,
Sacramento
was second
again.
round.
Yeah.
I think he lost in the second or third round.
They go back to Sacramento in June. So they're in the points chase now.
So, he's in the points chase, so he's got to keep running.
Yep.
So that all leads back to ANRA, where a lot of these same guys run, because you've got the A-Gas, B-Gas, all the way down to E-Gas, all the same categories, any 1, any 2.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So you get a lot of the same people out there, along with various junior dragsters.
That's right. He's got 5 categories for the juniors.
The junior dragsters, and you think, well, junior dragsters. Well, the drivers do come out there. Think Leah Pritchett. That's where she started.
Leah Pritchett is an example.
As a whole host of drivers. Because when you're 8 and 9 years old, it's kind of like the roundy round tracks. They've got mini dwarfs or quarter midgets they could do for years, but now mini dwarfs and other stuff like that.
Perfect simulation what you're going to see as you progress, bigger and
when you're young, you want to go drag racing.
Yeah.
You get into junior drag racing, and there's various classes. They run 8th mile.
Right.
And various classes, so you can keep going quicker and quicker on the 8th mile.
Yeah. And a quick congrats to, we talked about earlier, Bobby Cottrell is going to be driving Bucky Austin's car. In case we don't run out of time, I want to make sure we mention that. So
we got that Bobby, because Chris Crable went up in a ball of flames.
Yeah, at the final of the March meet.
The final March meet, and I don't know what transpired.
I haven't heard what happened, but
don't know what happened. But Chris Crable and Bucky parted ways, After that,
a lot of that might be he's married and has a new baby, and the kid's running around now. So
but who knows,
maybe he just kind of want to take a little time and
there was a
enjoy the family.
Pretty good little fireball down there underneath his car, and but said they're going to be at Boise. So as we said, there was a brand new body on the car, but I believe Bucky's probably already got a brand new body.
They've already called Dennis. Actually, Bucky's son Dennis already called. They're going to come test the weekend before Boise here. About 6 or 7 or 8 teams are going to be here testing. They're going to head over to Boise.
When is that? When's Boise?
Boise is the first weekend of May. So the last weekend of April, we've got we have an off weekend there at the track. But
so they're just going to come out
probably 7 or 8, maybe 10 cars going to be there Saturday
be out
testing.
there and test. So
yeah.
And then you start in May. You start up with your
street tuners.
Street tuners, which we've talked about, which is the idea to get all these guys and keep them.
Yeah.
Maybe get them to race
as much
a little
as we
less
can
off the street and come on out there. It's at night, what you like.
Yeah.
You start running at 8 o'clock, so it's dark. Sun's down.
Sun's going down.
You can run until 2 a.m., which these guys like, and you don't have to show your cars. You can run an 8th mile.
Yeah. You can ask for no time to be displayed.
You can ask for no time to be displayed. Keep it super secret, so you can go back in the pits, and then you find somebody you want to pair up against.
Want to do a little wager or something.
And you guys can race, and both guys can have no
race
time,
whatever you want to.
Right?
Some guys race for pink slips. That's fine. As long as you guys work it out yourselves.
There used to be a show called that, Pinks.
I heard
of
that.
Where they did that. They raced for pinks.
So it starts in May, and we'll do one a month all the way through September. And Auto Club of Southern California is our presenting sponsor for that, so thank you to them. And we're going to have, we've got shirts and decals and giveaway stuff coming for that. So
and these are some of
we'll see some cars like
these
this.
These are some of this Red List group from last year to give you an idea. These are the cars that the type of vehicles you can find at the Red List, and these
anything
and Truck
and everything
Wars
for Red List.
As the trucks, as I say, they
like their burnouts.
The variety. You've got the old style, the new style. Compacts. They look at the burnout on this Ford. That's just
they
great.
do like their burnouts. Yeah,
the truck guys,
for sure.
they do.
Yeah,
that's why I talked about they like their burnouts in the Truck Wars.
Yeah.
And Tom Ocht, he likes taking pictures of their burnouts.
Why not?
So why not? That's what he's out there for. So, anything else coming up on the horizon? You got any special events in the planning stages?
Everything's still about the same on the schedule right now. So yeah, just getting ready to get through our spring and keep on plugging away this summer. So
in the summer you take a little bit of a hiatus.
We do some we run ANRA in June, our street tuner, and we do, of course, July we just do the street tuner. But then August we've got Red List and we've got a street tuner and ANRA. So we know
because August is cool.
That's the best time of year to be around Bakersfield.
Bakersfield, it's like mid-80s.
Why go away?
The sun goes down. It's in the upper 60s like that.
Yeah. We jump in the pool afterwards. We're okay.
Okay. I want to thank you for coming in, Blake.
Yeah, thanks.
And no show next week. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Sounds good.
Hey, we'll be back in a moment with another segment of the Baco Motorsports Power Hour.